Hello everyone, Pocket Sticks here, and I'm going to be giving you guys deck breakdowns, gameplays, live card pack opening reactions, and more for Pokemon Pocket. For this video, I'll be breaking down a Misty Water type deck. I'm going to go over the deck list and give my thoughts on each card, and then later in the video I'll include gameplay footage using the deck. To start, I'm running 2 Psyduck and 2 Golduck. I really love Psyduck's ability, especially if you can get Psyduck out turn 1. His ability prevents your opponent from using any supporting cards like Professor Research for the entire next turn after attacking. So basically you get Psyduck out turn 1, you can attack, and then this prevents your opponent from searching for key cards, and then your next turn you can switch into a stronger Pokemon if you need to. Next up is the Tentacruel line, which is a must. I have 2 copies of Tentacool and 2 copies of Tentacruel. I really like Tentacruel's Poison Tentacles attack with 50 base damage as well as poisoning your Pokemon, so you're doing 60 damage per attack. And also if you can get Tentacool out early game and add 2 energy to it and then evolve to Tentacruel, you can put a ton of pressure on your opponent pretty quickly. Followed by this is 1 copy of Lapras EX. I like using Lapras EX as a tank to build up my bench, such as a Tentacool or Staryu. You could even switch Lapras EX out with normal Lapras if you wanted to. I don't find myself using Lapras EX to attack a ton. Next is a Staryu Starmie line. I have 1 copy of each, but that's only because I don't have 2 copies yet. So I definitely recommend having 2 copies if you can afford it. Starmie EX is an amazing card with 90 attack and no retreat cost. So this is like another line, like I said, to have Staryu on your bench and build it up while having a Pokemon like Lapras EX tank it until you're ready to switch in. I included 1 copy of Articuno because I like its ability Ice Beam. It's definitely a slow setup to this approach, but if you can get the Paralyze out on your opponent's Pokemon like a Charizard EX, then they are stun locked from basically doing anything, and you can kind of stall and just chip away with 60 attack. Finally, I have Eevee and Vaporeon. Honestly, you can take these out if you want to because I don't find a ton of use in them other than using Vaporeon's ability once in a while. But yeah, you could take these out if you wanted to add a different water type Pokemon if you wanted to. For supporter cards, I have 2 Professor Research and 1 Misty. Again, if you have 2 copies of Misty, then definitely put 2 copies in, but I only have 1 copy, so I only have 1 in right now. For item cards, I have 2 Pokeballs, which are a must, and 1 potion. You could take the potion out and add something else if you want to. I don't really use the potion, but it could come in handy once in a while. Finally, this deck is very interchangeable, so feel free to play around with the different cards too. This isn't a one-size-fits-all deck, kind of just experiment and see what you like. So now I'm going to include a few games I'm using this deck. If you like this content, feel free to comment below.